Hello and welcome back to another video. This one is more sit and talk, kind of like a Q&A session. It's because I get many questions usually about me and my life in Korea and how I got here, what am I doing, and also scholarships. Now scholarships is a very big topic to discuss in Korea in itself. It's gonna be lengthy, so I will make it sometime soon in a more in-depth, but here I'll tell you more about which kind of a scholarship I am in and what I'm doing here, stuff like that, and I hope you enjoy it. And before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like, comment, share. Thank you. Let's get started. First of all, let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Deepika Verma. I am from Uttarakhand, India. So I'm a Pahari. And right now I am here in South Korea in Daegu. I'm studying in Gyeongbok National University and I'm a master's student and my major is artificial intelligence. Sounds fancy, but it's tough. It's tough. Sometimes I question my life choices, but okay. Let me tell you a bit about Daegu. However much I have gone around, it's a beautiful city and it's one of the bigger cities now. Mostly people know Seoul. Other famous cities around is Busan, Daegu, Jeju, and then the Gyeonggi-do province. Now for scholarships for studying in Korea. So one is for undergrad, one is for your PhD or your master's degree. So these two are different. I can't really give you details on the undergrad one, but if you're looking for undergrad fully funded scholarship, you should definitely check out the GKS. It is one of the most famous government funded scholarship for international students in Korea. And if you get it, you should definitely take it. Now for graduates, you have two fully funded options, GKS and second one is POSCO. So POSCO is an organization here. It's a company, but the scholarship one is, I think, their organization. But basically, you can get fully funded a scholarship for your master's degree here. I don't remember if they cover PhD or not, but definitely master's degree. So they will fund you with everything. It's basically all the benefits are same as the GKS scholarship. Then more common is how most of the people who are in graduate school or in PhD degrees come, and it is talking to the professor. Even if you are coming as GKS scholar or POSCO or anything else, you will need a professor to recommend to you that they are willing to take you in their lab and work with you and help you throughout your graduate studies. How can you actually approach these professors? You need to email them. That's it. There's no other part. I sent so many emails. The thing is, mostly the labs won't have either enough funds to support one more student, or they won't have any seat, or the third most common one, they won't be taking foreigners. There are many labs here that do not take foreigners because language is a big barrier in Korea. So I'll suggest try your luck, send your emails, and if your profile is strong enough, you might get a chance and they will take interviews, one or two. Some people will even give you some questions to solve and reply back to them with your solutions or with your analysis, stuff like that, for them to actually evaluate you, how good you are and how you can fit in with their lab or not. Now, what happens after the professor takes you in? The admission process. Then you send out all your documents. A university's application documents requirement and all these things will be mentioned in their website. You should go there, check it out. Do remember, like if you're coming in for the fall semester, the admissions in Korean universities, they already start the application process in April for your September intake. Second, if you're coming for the spring semester, they will already start in October of the previous year. Okay, remember, that's a pro tip. When you're contacting the professors for your semester, remember, let's suppose you're coming for fall. That means you have to apply in April. That means you need to contact your professors around late February. Start sending emails. Definitely start sending emails in March. That's the best time. I would recommend always go up with a follow-up. Usually they will, the follow-up will be rejection, but who cares if they were gonna reject you anyways? Just follow up. Maybe they'll actually notice your profile. I don't know. The other one is, what scholarship am I getting? So usually here The labs will support you. They will give you some kind of project that you will be working with them, and they will fund you with the lab funds. But mostly it's the BK scholarship here. So for graduate students and for PhD students in Korea, BK scholarship is another government scholarship, but you get that after your admission. So you don't get it before. It is not helping you relocate or anything like that. It is just giving you stipend. It will not pay the tuition fee for you, but that's good enough. Now the thing is tuition fees. I don't pay tuition fees. I have 100% scholarship on my tuition fee because of my IELTS score. So I scored 8 out of 9 in my IELTS, which is the International English exam. You can also give TOEFL, but in Korea, IELTS is more common, but they do take it just in case you want to. If you are applying for US also and you just want to apply for Korea with your scorecard, you can. Every university has a different kind of a scholarship system. Usually, as a international student, you will get some tuition fee scholarship. It can be 60%, 70%, 80%, or full 100%. It first of all depends on your IELTS score. So a higher score will almost guarantee you a 100% scholarship, but some universities just don't have 100%, so their highest goes 80%. Now the next thing is traveling around Korea. If you have seen my previous video, I have traveled a bit. The good thing about Korea is you don't really have entry fees and stuff like that in most of the area. Like there are many beautiful cities and beautiful places, and the transportation in Korea, public transportation, is cheap and it's really convenient and really comfortable. If you're comfortable with Korean food, you can easily get it for cheap. But yeah, if you're into like fancy things, you want to elevate your experience, then have the money. What else? Money revolves the world. One more thing I would like to talk about is culture shock. When you come here, the culture will be entirely different, and the people will be entirely different. The biggest difference in people is like in India, we empathize with everyone. We don't care if they are stranger or they are somebody dear to us. We will empathize with everyone. But in Korea, if you're a stranger, they don't really care as much. Like I have literally witnessed a couple of minor accidents where nobody will go help them. The two parties will themselves talk it out, call the police. Personally, even I once fell down on the sidewalk and hurt my knee really bad, and I was bleeding, but nobody helped me even get up or anything. Like I had to get up myself. I had to go back to my dorm, walk back to my dorm. And the irony is, I fell down in front of the hospital. And this is how their society is. Not a bad thing, not a good thing either, but it is just how it is. So move on from it. You came to a new country, you can't expect them to be the same as your old country. Two, I recommend Korea. This is a tough question. I do and I don't. If you're coming to Korea in more western parts of the world, you won't face racism as much. People from Vietnam, Philippines, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Nepal, we all face it to some extent. But usually they are sweet people. It's not like that. But yeah, they will basically like stereotype you. That's but come on, let's not pretend like nobody does it. Like every country does it. Our country does it too. So fucking easily. We discriminate even inside the country. North, south, east, west, we even discriminate inside. So like let's not try to paint a picture where everybody has to be perfect morally and ethically. Neither are they. So aside from that, Korea is a good place. It's very safe. That's one thing I love about it. It's very safe. I appreciate that so much. The transportation is really good. Your basic lifestyle will be good. Money will always be a problem as a student because the fundings, the scholarships. That's why I said if it's GKS or POSCO, take it, because that is two scholarships where you won't have funding issue. I want to give an advice out to anybody who wants to come to Korea, is trying, because I have been receiving some personal texts on Instagram through my YouTube videos, which is fine by me. I'm happy to help, but in no way I want to become your reason to come to Korea. In a sense, I don't want you to say, oh, she said it will be fine. Or, looks like the way she replied looks like that I will be fine, in case you're having doubts. I don't want you guys to tomorrow, if you face any problems, blame me that I gave you guys false hope, because I don't want to do that. Because trust me, people who come here have their own stories and struggles to tell you guys. And I have had many friends ever since I came here. I have known a lot of people studying in Korea. Academia is harsh in Korea. So already if you're coming out of the country, whether it be US, Europe, or Australia, Canada, anywhere, it's already difficult to get out of your country and your comfort zone with no backup, no family backup, because you'll be alone in a country. And I'm not talking about emotional or financial, I'm talking about physically being there for you. And even emotional, you can't really tell them every little thing you go through. That's why I hope you take your decision wisely. If you're looking out there for videos to understand what's going in Korea, so I also suggest you watch some negative videos, watch negative experiences of the people also. I did that before I came here because I wanted to know the ground truth. I'm not saying you're coming here because of K-dramas and stuff, but yeah, if you're watching those, Korea is not like that at all. I already knew that because I told you I already watched the videos, but I tell you to check them out and to understand the society. For grad school and PhD, academia is very harsh. Till undergrad, not too bad. So take a decision wisely. Don't just listen to one or two person. Form your own perspective. Now, another question that I want to address, part-time jobs. So if you're coming to Korea thinking, I can get part-time job and work, highly unlikely. If you can't speak Korean, don't even think about it. If you can speak Korean, you will have to suffer a bit to find one. It's still, like, it's not as easy as in like in Europe or Canada, Australia. Most of the time you'll be able to support yourself, yes, but just in case, remember, part-time job is not as feasible. One of the most important topic that I want to tell you is, do you need Korean as a language? Getting a topic, I highly recommend it. So, by the way, just in case you don't know, TOPIK is the official exam you take for Korean. Have I taken it? No, I'm preparing for it and I'll take it soon. Hopefully we'll get a good score, but trust me, learning a new language is no easy feat, especially when it's so different from any other language that you know. Try to learn the language. Don't expect them to learn yours. Don't expect them to speak English. I'm talking about opportunities. If you want to work here later, if you want to stay, if you want part-time jobs, if you want good internships, if you want more opportunities to do something, and I'm not talking about a daily life communication, you can do that with translators, that's fine. But if you want to do these kind of things, you need topic, and at least topic level 4. So these were some of my most asked questions and some points I really wanted to tell you guys to help you know about life in Korea in general. But if you have more questions, comment down below and I'll try to reply back to you and explain things to you if you need it. This was it for the video. I hope you liked it, and like, share, comment, subscribe please, and ask your questions. I will see you in the next one next Sunday, 6 p.m. Korean time. I hope I'm not lazy and get late. Bye bye.